everyone. I hope you all are doing well and happy in their life, and if not, try to be happy and stay positive. Okay, no, actually I would like to say this thing: no one actually cares about you. Okay, you yourself will not care about yourself. Now nobody will care about you, so it's better first you care about yourself, then only if you want others to care about you. Fine, this motivation thing we will keep it aside. Let's get back to our topic called multiplication of matrices. See, multiplication of matrices. Two matrices can be multiplied. How? If the number of columns in the first matrix is equal to the number of rows in the second matrix. Got it? Nahi aaya? Let me explain. Suppose what we can say, two matrices can be multiplied if first matrix columns are equal to the number of rows to the second matrix. Suppose we say A equals to and fine. So we can find A, B. Why? Because number of columns is equal to number of rows. A, B. Fine. Now you will say that these are of same order. Fine. Let me give you some more example. Yes, that's correct. But if I say, if I'll give you some more example, will you call to solve out the question? Fine. Let me give you one more example. Suppose A equals to A, B, C, D, E, F. Here you can say how many rows are there? 3 rows and 2 columns. Tick. Now B equals to, I say, okay. So here you can say how many rows are there? 3 rows and column is 1. So number of columns, sorry. Wait. Sorry. So in this case, why? Because rows are not equal to number of columns. It will not multiply. But if I'll do one thing, if I do it like this only, what will happen? You can see 2 are rows. So what will happen? Now, what will happen? It will be multiplied. Why? Because number of columns is equal to the number of rows. You can clearly see this is a rectangular matrix, okay, and this is a column matrix. So you can clearly see that, and multiplication of such matrices is also possible only and only if number of columns in the first matrix is equal to number of rows in the second matrix. This example I have given, you can see here columns are 2 and rows are 2. Columns, number of columns in first matrix is equal to the number of rows in second matrix. Both are equal? Yes, 2 is equal to 2. Now we will see, this is the binary condition, okay. Now how we will do that particular multiplication, let me give an example, and we will be multiplying it this only so that you can understand how it can be done. So let's begin. So let me do one thing. Okay. So isko karke dikhate hain. Let's see. A, B equals to. Now see how the working will go on. Remember, multiplication of matrices, may always remember, we will have T with in parts. What? Rows, column. First row will be multiplied with the first column to get the first element of that particular matrix. How? This is the first row. C. A into, this is the first column. Only one column is there. Into 6 plus D into 5. This is what we did. First element of first matrix is multiplied with the first element of the second matrix first column. Okay, remember T. So we did this. That's why you will remember the multiplication rule. This is done. Now how we will obtain the second? Same thing cannot be multiplied by further. So what we will do? We will, because only one column is there, so we got one element over here. Now this one will be multiplied with this, so it will become B into 6 plus 5 into E. Okay, getting my point? Now same thing, C into 6 plus 5 into F. What will become? 6A plus 5D. Azan ho rahi hai, wait. Fine. Now it will become 6B plus 5E and 6C plus 5F. Okay. I hope why I have taken this, so that you can understand how. So final matrix is obtained with 3 column, 3 rows and single column. How many? 3 rows and single column. Now we will be doing some more example in which I will taking some numbers only, so that you can understand the multiplication part in a very good way. Always remember this T form is simple. Row, column, column. Okay? Let me do some. Let me write some question, and then you will understand more. Okay. It's clean, I think. It's clear on the board. Fine. Okay. Suppose I have 5, 6, 2, 8. B equals to 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay. What I told you. See, number of columns is equals to number of row. You can say, Api, it's of same order. Yes, I know it's of same order. Still, in order to clear it more. So how things will work? So you can see row 2 into row. You can say number of columns equals to number of rows. So A, B is possible. How we will do that? I told you, remember T and make it in parts, that is row, column, so that you can easily remember how this working is going to start. This is first row, this is first column. What will happen? By using first row and first column, our very first element of product of those particular matrices will be obtained. So see, 5 into 5 plus 6 into 2. Okay? First row, first column multiplied and added. Okay? Then the very first element of the required matrix has been obtained. Now with this very first row only, we will be moving directly to the second column. Okay, so 5 into 3 will be added with 6 into 1. Okay, see, addition part is being used, why? Because of different element address, that's why. Okay, now first row is being completed. Now we will move to second row. Now but we will start with the very first column only. Okay, 2 into 5 plus 2 into 8. Then 2 into 3 plus 1 into 8. We will multiply it. What we will get? 25 plus 12 will give 37. 15 plus 6 will give 21. 10 plus 16 will give 26. 6 plus 8 will give what? 14. This is our required multiplication of our matrices. This is how the matrices work. Okay, let me give you some more examples so that you can understand in a better way, and this term called matrices will be understood to you. So let me clean this board. And see, if number of columns in the very first matrix is not equal to the number of rows in the second matrix, multiplication cannot be performed. This is the very primary condition of multiplication. Okay. How many columns are there? 2. How many rows are there? 2. But columns are 2. Rows 2, columns 2. Here rows 3, column 2. Here 2 rows and 2 columns. So number of columns is equal to number of rows. Number of columns is equal to number of rows. So multiplication can be performed. So see how it can be done. AB equals to, make a large matrix, square bracket sign, so that everything. Always remember, while doing matrices, make this brackets. It's very necessary. Okay, it's important. So I told you this T part. First row, first column, first element of the required matrix will be obtained by adding and multiplying it. 5 into 2 plus 6 into 4. Then 5 into 5 plus 6 into 1. Why? Because now we shifted to second column. Okay. Now second row. 2 into 2 plus 8 into 4. 2 into 5 plus 8 into 1. Right? Now third row, we will start with the very first column. 3 into 2 plus 1 into 4. Fine. 3 into 5 plus 1 into 1. So we will be solving it out. Let me come in this side. Okay. 5 to the 10. 10 plus 24 gives 34. 25 plus 6 gives 31. 4 plus 32 gives 36. 10 plus 8 gives 18. 6 plus 4 gives 10. 15 plus 1 gives 16. So now our narrow matrix has been obtained. I hope you understood this multiplication part of matrices and it's clear to you. Now one tip I'll give you. Suppose there are 3 matrices A, B and C, and you have to perform multiplication of it. Okay, mostly it doesn't happen. They only multiply 2 matrices. So what you will do? First multiply A, B or B, C and then multiply again with any other. Okay, so you can do that. I hope the concept of multiplication of matrices is clear. Easy simple things you need to remember only, that number of columns in first matrix should be equal to the number of rows in the second matrix. Secondly, you need to remember this T formula. This is my invented one, so that you can clearly remember and easy to remember. Okay, otherwise the student get confused. Okay, first we have to do get what. So T, row and column wise you will multiply. Okay, if there is only one column, then no need to multiply. There are multiple columns, you will multiply with the first row of first matrix will be multiplied with the column of second matrix and you will get the required matrix. I hope the concept of matrices is clear of multiplication. Here you are getting the series of your matrices. I hope each and every concept of matrices related will be completely understood by you all, and I hope you are able to solve questions by yourself. And thank you for watching. Thank you for your time and energy, and Allah Hafiz.